What's up, guys? It's health and wellness. Imagine this. Your entire life could completely transform in just 7 days. How would that feel? More confident, more powerful. You'll feel like a whole new person. In this video, I'm going to share with you 5 powerful steps that, if you follow them for just 7 days, will guarantee that even the least focused person can transform themselves and their life 100%. These steps are designed to shift your mindset, increase your focus, and unlock your potential. Ready? Let's dive in. Alright guys, let's be real here. The first thing most of us grab in the morning and the last thing we touch before bed is our phone. It's like we're glued to these things. But what if I told you this small device is the biggest obstacle in your life? Don't believe me? Check your screen time. If it's more than 2 to 3 hours a day, you've got a problem. Seriously, those notifications, those endless scrolling sessions, they're killing your focus, your creativity, your sleep. And don't even get me started on the comparison game. Scrolling through social media is like comparing your bloopers to everyone else's highlight reel. It's a recipe for feeling inadequate. So, here's the challenge. For the next 7 days, I want you to treat your phone like it's radioactive. Okay, maybe not that extreme, but you get the idea. Limit your screen time as much as possible. For the next 7 days, only use your phone for essential calls and messages. No more mindless scrolling, no more checking social media every 5 seconds. Instead of staring at your phone, go for a walk, read a book, have a real conversation with another human being. Remember those things? This challenge is about breaking free from the digital chains and reconnecting with yourself and the real world. And the best part? You'll be amazed at how much your focus and concentration will skyrocket when you're not constantly bombarded with notifications and distractions. Seriously, it's like you'll unlock a superpower. You'll be able to get more done in less time, you'll be more present in your conversations, and you'll actually be able to enjoy the moment without feeling the need to document it for the gram. But it's not just about productivity, guys. This challenge is also about improving your mental health and well-being. When you're constantly plugged in, your brain never gets a chance to rest and recharge. By disconnecting from your phone, you're giving your mind the break it desperately needs to de-stress and reset. So, are you up for the challenge? Phone off, screen off, mood on. Trust me, your mind and body will thank you for it. Yourself. Chapter 3. Master your time, master your life. Let's talk about time, guys. It's the one thing we all have an equal amount of, yet it always seems like there's never enough. Here's the truth. Time doesn't favor anyone. It's how you manage it that matters. Procrastination is your worst enemy. Whether you're a student, a professional, or just trying to get by, if you can't control your time, life slips through your fingers. You know that feeling, right? That overwhelming sense of, I have so much to do, but I don't even know where to start. So, you end up scrolling through social media watching another episode of that show you've seen a million times, anything to avoid facing that mountain of tasks. But guess what? That mountain isn't going anywhere. In fact, it's probably growing bigger by the minute. But don't worry, I'm here to help you conquer that mountain and become a time management master. For these next 7 days, we're going to create a daily routine that will make you feel like you can bend time to your will. First things first, schedule everything. When to work, study, wake up, sleep. I don't care if you have to use a fancy planner, a whiteboard, or just scribble it on a napkin, get it all down on paper. Now here's the key. Focus your energy in the first 4 hours of your day. This is the most productive time. Your mind is fresh, your willpower is at its peak, and you haven't had a chance to get bogged down by distractions. Use this time wisely. Tackle your most important tasks first, the ones you've been putting off, the ones that will make the biggest impact. Once you've conquered those, the rest of the day will feel like a breeze. But it's not just about work, guys. Schedule in time for yourself, too. Whether it's hitting the gym, reading a book, or just chilling with friends and family, make sure you're taking care of your physical and mental well-being. Remember, a well-rounded life is a happy life. Master your time, and you'll master your life. It's as simple as that. So let's do this. This. Chapter 5. Become thoughtless. The power of mindfulness. Alright guys, we've talked about shutting off the noise, conquering distractions, and silencing that inner critic. Now let's take it a step further and tap into a power that will completely transform your mental game, mindfulness. Now I know what you're thinking. Mindfulness sounds a bit woo-woo, men, but trust me on this one. Mindfulness isn't about chanting mantras or sitting cross-legged under a tree. Although, hey, if that's your thing, go for it. It's simply about being present in this moment, right here, right now. You see, most of the time, our minds are racing a million miles a minute. We're either dwelling on the past, worrying about the future, or lost in a sea of to-do lists and what-ifs. This constant mental chatter is exhausting. It's like having a radio playing in the background 24/7, never quite tuning into a station, but never quite turning it off either. Mindfulness is about hitting the pause button on that mental noise and simply observing our thoughts and feelings without judgment. It's about becoming an observer of our own minds, rather than being swept away by every thought and emotion that arises. And the best part? Studies from Harvard show that consistent mindfulness practice physically changes your brain. It makes the areas responsible for stress shrink, and the areas for empathy and self-awareness grow stronger. It's like giving your brain a superpower upgrade. So how do we cultivate this mindfulness superpower? It's simpler than you think. For the next 7 days, spend just 10 minutes each day practicing mindfulness. Find a quiet spot, close your eyes and focus on your breath. Notice the rise and fall of your chest, the feeling of the air entering and leaving your nostrils. Don't judge your breath. Don't try to change it, just observe it. As you focus on your breath, thoughts will inevitably arise. That's okay. Don't judge yourself for having those thoughts. Simply acknowledge them and gently guide your attention back to your breath. So there you have it, guys. These 5 steps are your blueprint for a complete transformation in just 7 days. I know it might seem like a lot, but trust me, it's worth it. Try them out, and when you start seeing the change in your life, come back to this video and leave a comment. Trust me, you'll be thanking yourself. Are you ready to take on the challenge? Let's make the next 7 days the start of your best life yet. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more life-changing content. Let's crush it together.